Okay, always checking to make sure that we're running live. Welcome to my daily Facebook Live broadcast. Sorry, making sure my voice is clear. I'm getting pop in my ears. Okay, enough maintenance stuff. Let's get on to the topic. My name is Barry Selby. Welcome to today's broadcast. This is Message for the Masculine number 105. When she yells, he shuts down. Why? I'll get into that in a second. Starting with a formal introduction so you know who I am and where I come from in terms of my background. My name is Barry Selby, as I said. I am a best-selling author, speaker, and relationship attraction expert helping strong, successful women find balance in love, life, and business. And I'm also a passionate champion for the divine feminine. That's my concise, bracketed explanation of who I am, what I'm about nowadays. It gets easier as I do these. And the topic today literally came out of a Facebook post, they usually do, that I was answering a question a friend of mine posted, and some other pieces of the puzzle, but I want to speak to my perspective and what can maybe help you as well. So, the topic of today's broadcast, Message to the Masculine, number 105, is when she yells, he shuts down. The question is why? And this is a generalization of a thing that happens, and I'll put some caveats on it as well, because the thing is, there are people who yell and shut down and react that aren't part of this conversation. That's their mode of operation, because they either hate violence and yelling, or they like yelling to communicate. So there are women who yell to feel that they're expressing themselves and feel loving somehow, and there are men who shut down because that feels safer, period, because they don't like expressing any information, they don't know how to be in arguments. I used to do that myself, so I'm speaking very personally about that part. That I shut down dramatically because in my upbringing I didn't have an experience of arguments and love going together. So when my partner would get upset with me, I would shut down. In fact, I would leave because I didn't have any tools or understanding or reference that her being upset didn't mean the end of everything, because the way I had it wired. So there are extremes and exclusions in this conversation, including my own history in this context. So what I'll speak to is, in an argument, in a couple that is committed to staying together and is together, let me put that framing on it, when, well, I should say if, because not all women yell. If she yells at him, he tends to shut down. There's actually two things he does. Either shuts down or runs away. Actually, three. The list is expanding. He shuts down, he runs away, or he panics, which could lead to the other two. So that's the framework I'm putting in. Not all men do this, but the ones who do, this may be explaining why they do that. First of all, because I did write a response. I'm just remembering what I said and if it fits this context, because this stuff moves fast in my awareness. First of all, when a woman's upset, usually when it's not a everyday occurrence, it's because she's been pushed to the point where she can no longer contain herself. There's an explosion almost. It's almost as the way that one of my teachers, Alison Armstrong, calls it. It's her storm, where she's expressing like a hurricane almost, using current weather patterns. It's hard to stand up to that. And when a woman's in her full extreme emotional expression, most men are at no chance of got ability to survive that. So of course shutting down and run away is a self-preservation technique. But there's a reason behind a lot of reasons why men do shut down. There's a reason behind a lot of reasons. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. A lot of times what men are about, and let me explain to you ladies to understand what we are about. We are focused on, pretty much in our life, goals, completions, relaxing, in that order. Our focus is to get to the end of something, to be done with it, complete, so we can put our feet up. Now you ladies, generally speaking, are more about let's embrace the journey and explore everything's happening and have fun playing, dancing without any end in sight, because the ending is the end you don't want. But for us men, we're wired that ending is a good thing, because we're done, complete. We put our feet up, get a beer, relax, end of life, in the sense. Because the way that we are focused is feminine is opening up, masculine is closing down energetically, and so the preference for men is to be complete. When a woman is upset with a man, oftentimes what happens is his reaction comes from a place of feeling that he's being attacked. Now, not necessarily his being attacked, but his work's being attacked. Because he thinks, for example, that he's finished his task, and the argument that she's having with him is actually going to bring back what he didn't finish. We don't like being incomplete. We like to be done with something. Done, put away, forget about it. We don't like going back and digging up history. Ladies, you do like to do timeline work where you go back and remember things from the past, just to be honest. We men like to be done, forgot, over with. We don't like carrying grudges that way, at least unless we're in a vengeance mode and we're cowboys. But generally, we men want to be done, complete, move on. Because that's the goal thing. So for us, it's more sequential, like goal, completion, next, space. Goal, completion, next, space. Goal, completion, next. That's kind of how we function, one thing at a time, linear sequence. That's the strength of a masculine and the downfall of the masculine. Because you ladies can be doing goal, 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 completion, not completion, sitting, waiting, all at the same time with minimal stress. But we can't do that. And the challenge for a lot of times is women think men can act like women, and we can't naturally. We have to work really hard at it to act like you, in the sense of be able to multitask and do things all at once. It's not innate to us. So when you get upset with a man, or if you get upset with us, we will tend to feel upset with ourselves and feeling in some ways that we failed because our hard-fought goal we completed isn't complete anymore. It's going to be undone again. It's like we just tied a nice bow and you're going to undo the bow. It's like, no, we just did that. It's kind of the feeling inside. And so for a lot of us men, it's a choice, it's a reaction to that forces us to shut down, either like, oh, damn, or to panic and go, what do I do? What do I do? And this is all internal because we don't express this thing outside. We're always internally processing this. Or we just run away because we don't deal with it. Sorry guys, I'm outing you on this one. But for you ladies, the awareness is that what you're upset about eventually isn't what we did. I should say men, be aware of this. Because ladies, when you're really upset, it's likely to be an accumulated bunch of stuff that's hit you so much that your rage has come forward and it's being yelled out and expressed out like a storm, and 99% of it is nothing to do with us men. And when we know that, we can do the best thing possible, which is to stay present with you. This is the solution, by the way, I'm skipping the solution because it just came out that way. Men, when your woman is upset with you, near you, or close to you, first thing you do is keep your feet where they are. Don't run away or shut down or panic. Secondly, stay heart open. And this is the hardest part for us. Because when that violence is happening, our first thing is to protect ourselves and cover up and be safe. Like, no. If we can stay present, as in keep our feet on the ground where we were, stay present with our woman when she's upset and hurting. Because the upset usually comes from hurt. It's not, if it comes from some place of manipulation, that's a whole other story and that's psychologically dysfunctional, and I'm not going to go there. But a lot of times when a woman is upset, she's doing it from a place of hurt. And what she needs from us more than anything else is to stay present. Because when we stay present, she can trust us. Because the thing about storms is they pass. They do end. And when we are able to stay present in our masculine presence with her when she's upset, she will actually trust us. Because we didn't panic, run away, or shut down. Doesn't mean we have to do anything either. That's the other part. This gift, this blessing, is we don't have to do anything about it, really, unless there's some solutions afterwards. Now, traps we fall into, I mentioned this before, is by staying present, we're now part of the awareness of the problem, the issue, the upset. Our reflex, being the men, is like, let's get me out the toolkit and fix it. Don't do that. Afterwards, you can offer it, but not during. When a woman's upset, the last thing she needs is fixing. Take that to heart. What she needs is our presence. Not even to listen, frankly. It's more about being present with her so she can feel safe and supported when she's venting and releasing all this hurt and upset, so she can come back to being loving again. It's not easy, especially the first time. With practice, this is a skill that men, you can bring to your relationships that would transform your experience and transform your woman. And ladies, I know you'll feel safer with this. To know that a man will be present with you, won't run away, won't try and fix you, shut you down, or anything else. He'll just be present with you to let you vent and get it out. Now, ladies, if you're addicted to venting and getting things out, you may want to get a therapist. And men, if you are not able to be comfortable with this, you may want to get some support in this. It's worth learning how to do this. For your sake, for her sake. And ladies, when you find a man like that you can trust, keep him. I hope this makes sense for you. And this is the kind of, this started from the problem. I want to get to the solution which I've given. And I hope this resonates for you. It's something that I wanted to put on the table because it's something that has been missed a lot. A lot of times people will get into upset and againstness and rage and fear and judgment, and nobody wins. So this is a win-win. So if you're just joining me, please go back and watch the beginning, because this breaks it down. And it's only a 10-minute talk. It's brief, it's to the point, and it will help you get where you want to go. As always, these are designed to help you get where you want to go. That's what I'm about in my work and my coaching. If you want help, please reach out to me. This talk, by the way, is one of a series. This is number 105. That means there's 104 that came before this. You can find all of them on my business page, on Facebook, on my YouTube channel, under Messages from the Masculine playlist, and also my website, barryselby.com, on the video blog page. Secondly, if you know anybody out there who should watch this, please share it with them. It might be of use to them and help them be more functional and effective in their relationships. Third, if you do want some support in this area, or you have questions about this, if you have questions or ideas, please post them below and I'll comment on them afterwards. Secondly, if you have any questions you want help with, please message me directly. All right? I think that's all my points. Thanks for watching, and as always, take care of yourselves, and I'll be back in tomorrow with another topic. See you soon.